indeed a wholesome human being on these parts. The old Mr. Tuhu. He sure is a smart person. Now, I'm pretty sure the last week when I edited out the video and I put it out, one of the feedback was I'm apparently too mean. So I'm like, okay, I guess I should take the R slurs from him more constantly and not do anything about it then. Well, but in me, I'm actually curious why Solteki actually made the video on him. So why is it he's going out here being mean with the old hilarious downfall? You know what I mean? Like it really rubs the curiosity in a way.
At one point, Touhou was one of the most recognizable names in the gacha YouTube scene. Their videos regularly pulled hundreds of thousands of views, and their community was active, loyal, and engaged. So how did someone once hailed as a gacha titan go from hundreds of thousands of views?
He made a video called "Ending Razor Ninja's Career." I mean, it sure didn't age well for himself.
Views to barely scraping 500. Today, we're talking about Touhou, better known as the God of Beggars.
I can barely see the facial hair on this guy. I'm not trying to be a complete dick. Oh, wait. I guess my sarcasm doesn't really work anymore. Oh, God. Okay, anyway. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? Wait, so this is what... I thought it was going to be like TouhouSniper98, though. I guess the shortening for Touhou. Yo, DMing about the Gacha podcast tomorrow since I can't DM you on Twitter. Are you familiar with every topic? Couldn't be more familiar. Put me in, coach. Waited 3 years for this. I'll hop on. Huh. So I guess for what happened. Damn, I didn't even know this beforehand. Like I completely forgot about the fucking Touhou after like so many years. Like this since like the day I quitted FGO. Mr. Techie, are you down to drop me a raid at some point in the next week or so, whatever you're able? I'm asking since streaming hasn't been working out for me so far, and I'm planning to go back to finding a normie job in January and put streaming on the side while I get resituated. So I want to see if a raid from you is what I need to keep the streaming techie? What? We need to keep the streaming dream alive. I usually start my stream around the times we usually end Zora, so I'm not asking you to... Huh. I didn't even know that. Wow.
Or as he would prefer, the self-proclaimed title of the God of Gacha. Now before we get into it, I do want to...
Because he plays 13 gacha games, therefore he's knowledgeable about those kind of games, huh?
Say that this style of content is completely different to what I normally make. Now, if you do like this sort of analysis content...
I know DMs shouldn't be leaked publicly, though, but I guess considering how this is Touhou after all, then damn. I was like, what? You mean to tell me you're fucking broke? Whatever happened to that? I thought you were a fucking rich boy.
Make sure to leave a comment and I'll do more stuff like this in the future. Now don't worry, I'll still be making guides, but I just wanted to give this style of content a try, and I hope that you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. And if you did, a like and subscribe would be appreciated. Touhou, also known as TouhouSniper98, has been uploading for the last 13 years, starting off with an FPS game called Combat Arms.
Combat Arms. From what I recall, Combat Arms is supposed to be some sort of... I don't even know if it's a COD clone. I remember it's supposed to... Is Combat Arms part of like a Nexon game, from what I remember? I've heard about that because I used to play Maple Story and shit, but back then at the time, Rexlin is your real whale, MP5 no matter what. You know what I just noticed? Like, apparently Rexlin is still streaming. So, and he had his... I didn't even know because I remember Rexlin was he does his videos and streams, like no webcam whatsoever. Now he's like, he has a webcam on. I was like, oh shit, oh, that's cool. Hey, Execution, welcome to the stream. Sorry if you came at the wrong time. I'm just doing this for the, reaction video for the sake of it. So, but welcome.
What's up, guys? My name is Asian Psycho, and I've got a little gameplay for you guys in Snow Valley. This is my first Snow Valley gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Now, he didn't
I can't even tell if Combat Arms is a COD clone or not. I have no knowledge with the game, so.
really find major popularity until the last 6 or 7 years, in which he started moving to the anime side of the YouTube space. His most successful video, with over 500,000 views, being what I believe is a Fate Grand Order video, which if we look at his popular tab, is a common occurrence. Touhou would make a lot of different content on Fate, ranging from meme-based content to guides. And as someone who watched him when I first started playing Genshin Impact, I know that his guides are very helpful. And Touhou himself is very knowledgeable.
You were too busy, so you came late. That's fine, because I'm also going to stream the Brown Dust 2 stuff like tomorrow as well. So right now it's almost 2 hours in. So my plan is I want to finish up the Uma Musume anime that is pretty recent, because in the next few days, Squid Game final season is going to drop. So on the 27th, and I should have put my days off on around the time Squid Game gets released. I want to fucking binge that. It's so funny because it's like it might as well be 2.5 instead of final season. I guess final season is reasonable. Brown Dust polls tomorrow. Yes. My plan is to fucking pull for beachside Therese because Therese is hot. No, I'm just joking, but I'm waiting for that fucking character. Isn't it like 6 episodes for Octopus Games season 3? It's going to be pretty short. I'm pretty sure I can like finish that in like no time. But because it's going to come out on around the day then during my work day, then I'll probably like squeeze in like a couple episodes or something like that. I'm hoping I can actually get that done before the next coming stream. I just wish, I wish they put like Squid Game season. What? I'm confused now. They split it and they decided to drop season 2, put it at a cliffhanger, have to wait several months just for the other half to get dropped about the filming and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, where are the squids in the games fun? Can you explain it? I wish I can. I wish I can know it as more. Oh well.
Knowledgeable on these topics. If we look at his beginner player guide for Fate Grand Order, you will see that the like to dislike ratio is absolutely amazing. Over 9,000 likes and less than 200 dislikes is a great ratio. And this sort of like to dislike ratio was not uncommon in Touhou's content. Clicking on another 3 of his most popular videos, you see 6k to 150, 8k to 250, 6k to 130. These are all very liked and enjoyed videos. So how on earth did Touhou go from getting hundreds of thousands of views and extremely positive like to dislike ratios to struggling to even get 1,000 views?
Wow, that's actually pretty low. I think he really retired from the shit posting phase on this one. Oh man, whatever happened to that?
And a like to dislike ratio that isn't negative. In the gacha space, you can be 2 types of content creators. One whose content is carried by your personality, and one that is carried by the content.
Alright, now next up, let's talk about Mizuki's best synergies and best team comps overall.
Now, unfortunately, Touhou has neither the personality nor the content to game.
I feel like I kind of understand streaming personalities do tend to matter, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't apply to me because I mean, obviously I have no personality either. I just do whatever I can. I'm just whatever, you know? You know what I mean?
In views from either of these sides. Touhou has a series that he uploads pretty regularly called Dolphin and Whale Logs. Now, if you don't know,
damn, I sure love to sit through 20 to 30 minutes or something like that. Whale Log for Genshin too, Jesus.
no, in gacha terms, dolphin and whales are people who spend money. There is free-to-play who don't spend at all, dolphins who spend, a moderate amount of money, and whales who often spend a lot or high amounts of money. And
You know what it reminds me? For Fate Grand Order Global AKNA, I wish there's a clip out there I don't even know if this is Albert's wording, aka the guy who's in charge of fucking the localization. Didn't the guy said that if you fucking do guaranteed SSRs, you're considered a whale? Dude, it's been so long since I look at dumb shit like this. You know, at this point, if I spend money on Fate Grand Order, I'm considered a fucking tadpole, all right? A fucking tadpole. There is no such thing as those levels as dolphin and whale, all right? There's tadpole, goldfish, and a bunch of other fucking species of sea animals in the sea, all right? I don't know this whole like dolphin whale tier shit.
Showing off an account where a whale has spent an insane amount of money can be a very interesting video. If we look at this video from Dora44 as an example, named I reviewed the biggest whale account in Genshin Impact, in the past 6 months this has gained over 800,000 views. But what people don't want to see is that same account review every month for 5 years, which Touhou not only does for his Genshin account, but multiple other.
Wait, he's been doing it? Wow, man, no wonder I didn't keep up with him as much. What the hell? 7 years up to like the current year now? That's a long ass time, bro.
5 years, which Touhou not only does for his Genshin account, but multiple other gacha games, including FGO, Arknights, Aether.
I don't. What?
Gazer, Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, and there is more, but I don't want to sit here and naming all of the slop content that he makes.
Because, you know, because Touhou said, you know, oh god, I'm stuttering. God. Dealing with a brainworm individual is really making me stutter in that one.
Now, if you don't know Touhou, you might be thinking, well, you're kind of going in on this guy. Why does he deserve that hate?
Hey, I asked the same question. I was wondering why, Solteki, you're being mean to him. Well, you're not really being mean, but I was basically just listening to the video in the background while I was at work. So I was like, damn, I didn't even see the DM shit until just now.
Well, that's because, as I said before, you can either make good content or have a good personality. Touhou has neither, and let's talk about his personality. Recently, Touhou has made a new series called Delusional Gacha Takes, where he's really shown his personality a lot in these videos.
Really showing his personality? A defined personality within him, other than like other than the irony and the ego.
Let's watch a bit of Delusional Gacha Takes episode 2, the account passive drama. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, there was a big drama in the Honkai Star Rail community recently with the release of Caceres and her global passive. Now, this gave everyone on your account a global revive, whether she was in the team or not, and it caused a lot of drama in the community and made a lot of people quit the game.
I don't even know what it even is. I'm going to assume I'm probably going to be talking my own ass, and I'm going to say it. Probably the character guide that was released is apparently broken. Other than that, I don't know.
Game. Now, personally, I think it's fair if you want to quit a game because you don't agree with their business practice. Let's see what Touhou has to say about that.
I'm your host,
Sure.
the god of gacha himself, Touhou, and today I'm going to talk about everyone's favorite Honkai Star Rail drama as of late, the dreaded account passive drama, and why if you're quitting the game because of it, you're retarded.
You heard that right?
Wow, I feel schooled. God damn, Touhou got some serious sodium and brainworms induced in his body right now. Jesus Christ, right after the gate. If you uninstall Honkai Star Rail, you are a stupid human being. What? Okay, hold on. Hold on, people. So if I already quit Fate Grand Order and I don't play Grand Blue Fantasy as much, am I a stupid human being? Not even their partner program to defend HS. You know, I didn't even notice there was like a partner program involved for Hoyoverse games. I looked at it and I was like, oh shit, apparently there's like sponsorships and shit like that. I mean, I know obviously mobile games, you know, give out sponsorships or like trying to reach out, but still. Wow. Okay.
If you are quitting a game because you don't believe in their business practice, then you must be mentally disabled. Now, I quickly
I mean, I don't really care. I mean, I've been called worse. You don't need to fucking downgrade to that. I mean, I could do the same thing to Toho as well. Like, I can say that he has brainworms infected from R. Kennedy Jr. Although, like, it does violate me being mean. uh,
I want to keep watching this because I can clown on him even more for some of the stuff he says, like in this clip.
Again, you can just call me Tuhu, and I am the god of gacha games. I've been playing gacha
oh, I can't even take this seriously. Oh, wait, hold on. So I think I maybe understood the definition as to why he calls himself that. And it's probably because his 6-hour video of him trashing on Tectone, I think his words, by the way, to his words, he refers to probably as hyperbole. Well, it's hyperbole as well, but he hates it when gacha game content creators are inducing termite behavior, according to what Toho said, and he's putting that out there. It's not only hyperbole, but thinking he's more knowledgeable? Question mark. I don't know. I mean, again, I'm not gonna look through his fucking 6-hour fucking video, but I'm pretty sure there was a timestamp somewhere. I mean, if Mitch, I should have. That it's pretty ironic, if you ask me.
for the last 8 years, and right now I'm maining 13 of them at once. So I think it's safe to
13? I mean, you were playing Brown Dust 2 earlier. Is that going to be 14? Or is Brown Dust 2 is going to be like a side game for you? I main 13. Oh my god, dude.
say that I know what the I'm talking about when it comes to gacha, more so than a lot of these other dog YouTubers and streamers who do nothing but clickbait, rage bait, and drama farm and think they can call themselves gacha content creators.
That's right, Toho believes that he is better than all of us, because while we're going outside, he is playing 13 different gacha games. And personally, I don't think I've ever heard anything more corny than calling myself a god of gacha games. But Toho truly believes that this matters. Toho truly believes...
Man, I feel schooled. Do you know how stupid I look if I just, I don't know, if I refer to title as, I don't know, God of Fallout? I'm pretty sure people out there online would throw out the R slur at me, and which is fine by me. Oh my god. Oh geez. God of Fallout, safe scumming. Yeah, I know. I am the god of safe scumming. I need to do better. Oh jeez. Okay, anyway.
that because he spends so much time playing god-awful trash gacha, that his opinion means more than the normal consumer. But the thing about him playing 13 different gacha games isn't just that he's wasting his life playing these games, he is actively spending money. I'm not sure if it's most or all of these gacha games, but it is a lot of money. This interview by who I presume is called Psyche came out a month ago and states that Toho has spent over $100,000 in gacha games, and in my opinion, I believe the number is a lot higher than this, and that is just what Toho told him. But of course, I have no proof of that, so just take that as it is. Now,
Is that true? Over $100,000? Okay, maybe he's not a rich boy, but I could bet you $100,000 not even his fucking money in the first place. But oh my god. Two, if you're listening to this video, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna call me a stupid fuck, but if I were you, I think you should not be throwing stones. Because according to your post on X, formerly Twitter, I don't know how old that post is, but apparently you just said that JP whales on Fate Grand Order are stupid for rolling on the same as banner over and over again past NP5 up to 2 digits. And therefore, with how much you spent on other gachas with 6 digits worth, you're living in a glass house. I hope I didn't stutter, because as far as I knew, it is pretty ironic.
The problem with this is that Toho does not make a lot of money on YouTube. As someone who recently got monetized, I know what the RPM is for the gacha space. If you don't know what RPM is, it's how many dollars you get per 1,000 views. And you're lucky if that number is above 1 or 2. So let's presume he gets $2, okay, per 1,000 views. In the last...
I really don't usually care much about views anyway. Although it is, I can understand it though, because like in terms like if there's actually people out there that like YouTube Premium and whatnot, and it's probably gonna like benefit for like people that monetize and shit like that. I mean, I upload whatever the hell I want, and then it usually tends to, oh wow, channel keywords Asian. I'm assuming the fucking short word is Asian. Oh boy, give me a break. Team Shanghai Owls. What the hell is these keywords? You're putting in like Toho. You put like Toho stuff in your. I don't even know if your fucking YouTube channel even have Toho videos, considering the way you title your fucking username.
Month from recording this video, Toho has gained 140,000 views. Now that is a lot, but I do want to say that he has been given a massive boost from the drama that he started with Tectone. As I'll show on screen, his views go from around 500 to the 10,000 mark.
Yeah, see, there's the 6-hour video right there. Oh boy. Okay.
And then back down to the 500, so you can pretty clearly see when the drama was actually, you know, active. So me using this 140,000 views for this example is actually generous of me. His normal one is nowhere near this number because he doesn't get the views that he got from this drama. So it would probably be around 90k, maybe 100,000 if I'm being generous, but you know, let's give him a little extra help. Let's use this 140k views. And let's use a $2 RPM. This would mean he was only getting, like, at max $300 every single month. And that's from an amazing month for his channel. Now, I don't know if I just have a trash RPM. I don't know if his RPM is higher than me. I kind of doubt it, but, you know, it's totally possible. So let's double it, okay? Let's double my RPM. Let's give him $4 per 1,000 views. That is still only $560 a month. And after doing a quick Google search, because I am English, the average rent in the...
I don't really care about whole monetized related stuff. I mean, it could be useful, like later down the line, but average rent in the British. I mean, Solteki is from the UK, so...
The United States is currently around $1,600 a month, or after being generous multiple times, 3 months worth of Toho's monthly revenue. Now, Toho does not have a job outside of YouTube.
I thought it was just fat. What the fuck if I know?
It recently came out that he has been fired from multiple jobs recently.
I've gotten laid off my last 2 jobs in the past year and a half, and looking for another one is like grinding my balls against granite.
And not only...
Wait, what? Oh, what? See, this one I was... Oh my god, read it live. Yeah, I'll do that. Getting some traffic from MTash fans. However, excuse me, I got something more important to talk to you about, if you don't mind. You meant Tectone. Yeah, I'm just reading through like the fucking paragraph. Grinding your balls against granite. Laid off in your last 2 jobs?
It's like grinding my balls against granite.
And not only that...
No, I actually want to read this one. He wants to... I don't even know if this is actually Touh speaking though, because he wants to move out of Cali and into Texas, if you know a streamer house or a place that's got space and has low rent. Damn. No words.
It's like grinding my balls against granite.
And not only that, but after coming after Tectone...
Grinding my balls against granite. He wants to move out of Cal... I mean, it's pretty obvious for Toho. He is a Cali boy. Damn, California. In which I'm pretty sure I already heard it like a while back. California to Texas.
Tectone released some screenshots of Toho begging for opportunities, begging for Tectone to shout out his channel, even to the point of begging Tectone to find him a place to live and a job over in Austin, Texas.
So I want to ask if there's something we can work out. Honestly, for me, the best case scenario is if I can move out of Cali and into Texas. If you know a streamer house or a place that's got space and low rent, but I'll also take a remote job in case you know anyone at Mythic or another company who needs someone to do data entry or record keeping.
In this situation,
Does that explain those YouTube comments calling him God of Unemployment, God of Begging and whatnot? God damn. What the shit? Huh. You know, this is pretty funny though. I'm pretty sure like anyone that like negatively critiques Touhou's sicko fans would just respond saying like, "Oh, you're a fucking Tectone fan or some shit." Oh, that's funny. That is hilarious.
was so funny because his begging in these screenshots changed his nickname from his self-proclaimed God of Gacha to what everyone calls him, the God of Beggars. And
God of Beggars. Writing Tectone means you're just as bad. Yeah, a demon trying to go into another demon's bed.
after clinging on to this drama for as long as possible, we can see Touhou went back to, you know, less than 1,000 views per video. And for a channel with nearly 70,000 subscribers, that's honestly impressive to do. Touhou's story serves as a cautionary tale for content creators. Success on YouTube requires constant innovation, and trying to cling on success that you got years ago does not hold out. Now, like I said earlier in the video, this is a completely different type of video to what I normally make, so if you enjoyed this type of analysis style YouTube video, then let me know in the comments. This isn't going to change my usual type of content. I will still be making guides. As a final thought, if you dislike business practices and don't want to support a gacha for it, go to the doctor, because apparently you might be mentally disabled, but honestly, not as much as people who still watch Touhou. Have a good night. See you.
Ooh, sick burn, boy. Oh, lordy.
Yeah.
I see. What a very interesting video essay you got there, Solteki. I'll be sure to shout you out for calling out a man-child